gotta expect from her. And I hate the fish kiss. I hate it, guys. If I could start swinging on the fish kiss, I'd swing on it. I don't like the fish kiss, all right? And I know she's always gonna have the fish kiss. So it's one of those things where, like, I might like the actress, but I know every single time it's a guaranteed fish kiss. It gets me mad, you know. What's up, y'all? It's Kdrama Kenny. We're back with another video, guys. In this video, some people might be upset with me, guys. I'm just gonna give a quick disclaimer. These are unpopular opinions for like a majority, I feel like. So if you aren't fond of unpopular opinions, you might not be fond of this video. But if you guys know one thing about me, I'm gonna be brutally honest. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys what I legitimately believe, and I'm not gonna hold back. Now in this video, I'm gonna be going through K-drama couples that I believe had zero chemistry. Like, I don't believe these people were compatible in a romantic sense. Some of them I feel like are compatible or great as friends, but I feel like for romances, it just didn't hit. And some of these characters and actors just gave off flat performances, guys. You guys actually requested me to make this video. My last video, I got a comment saying, you should make one about couples with no chemistry. I got you guys in this video. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Thank you guys for allowing me to hit 1,000 subscribers in only like 5 days. You guys are amazing, guys. I love you guys so much, which is why I'm going to continue to drop and bring videos for you guys on my YouTube channel. But without further ado, no more stalling. Let me talk about K-drama couples that I feel like they just lacked. They're missing something. They're missing something important when it comes to chemistry. And I'm a big fan of chemistry, especially in K-dramas. Let's get into this one. Starting off with the first couple. This might be a hot take right off bat. Like, I'm telling you right now, right off bat, we might go a hot take with this. I got Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. I know. Let me hear the boos a little bit. I just don't believe romantically Kim So-ho and Shin Mina had chemistry. This is my first impression of her, and I almost hate that it was my first impression of her because, like, she was, like, very cringe to me in this role. Like, I feel like one thing about this couple I loved was the chase. Like, I actually liked when they weren't chasing after each other, but, like, when they were having that slow burn and growing to like each other, I was okay with that. You know, they had the drunk night kisses and stuff when they were falling for each other. I enjoyed all that. But I feel like chemistry gets exposed the most when they become couples, because usually this is how people feel with K-dramas. They like the chase, but when they become couples, you love it. You love how lovey-dovey they are. You love the kiss scenes around them. You like their intimate scenes. You just like when they're in close proximity. A great example is Something in the Rain, guys. When they were with each other, that was the best part of the show for me. I hated when they were fighting. I love when they were with each other because I knew Sun Yeon Jin and Jae Hae-in were going to just give us good romance that was so believable. It was the opposite with them. It was the opposite with them. Every time they were together, like, it was horrible. Like, I feel like it was so cringe, and they were trying to make up for the lack of romantic chemistry with just like cute scenes, but those cute scenes just ended up really cringe for me, guys. Like the whole toothbrushing thing, like brushing their teeth together. I just wasn't fond of that. Like them taking like school pictures together, all that. It was really cringe to me. And I feel like the cringe was more on the female lead than the male lead. I thought Kim So-ho killed this role, guys. He would get a romance. Like, I feel like he was given. It was just like, I hated the script they wrote up for Shin Mina. But to be fair to her, she was dating Kim Woo Bin, and she's currently married to him. But I don't like giving that excuse to people, because there's people like Jun Ji-hun, who's on Tempest and all these. She delivers in romances, and she is married. Now, I don't like giving people the benefit of the doubt, because why do I got to keep that energy from them? I understand you might have someone in real life, but I feel like actors and actresses should know how to turn it on when the camera's on. And I feel like in this K-drama, like romantically, I didn't see them that great together. I did give it a 3 out of 10 because I feel like they were all right in some aspects. Like I said, most importantly, the chase. I like the chase, but when they were together, I couldn't be asked about it. There was so much scenes where, like, I feel like the roommate would catch them being so intimate and cute together, but they were doing nothing but like hugging and being cringe. Like, it wasn't even them like actually making out or actually doing something really intimate. There was no, like, you didn't get no heart palpitations during this one. Your heart wasn't racing. Your heart wasn't skipping a beat. It was just more like, okay, here goes the female lead again, being a little bit cringe. So that's how I felt about Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. It might be a hot take, but I feel like people with an unbiased point of view might know what I'm talking about, because like I said, I have no loyalty to either of these actors. It was my first time watching both lead. I did see Kim So-ho in When Life Gives You Tangerines, but I never seen him lead a K-drama. This is my first impression of him leading, and I thought he did a really good job. Shin Mina, I hated that's my first impression of her because I heard great things about her. But this could be like a situation I had with Kim Go-yeon. I remember after Goblin, guys, I thought Kim Go Yeon was kind of mid in acting because she had a cringe role. But then since then, every single thing I've seen Kim Go Yeon and she was amazing. Maybe that's the same case with Shin Mina. But we'll see. Like I'm like scared to watch K dramas with her because I'm like, is the chemistry not going to be believable? I actually know she worked with her husband Kim Woo Bin in Our Blues. I haven't watched that yet. Maybe she could do well there, but from what I've seen in Hometown Cha Cha Cha, I'm sorry guys, chemistry just wasn't giving for me. So I apologize. They're gonna make this list. Next up on this, I have Dr. Slump, chemistry rating 1 out of 10. I did not think they had chemistry, guys, like at all. I feel like every romantic scene, it just didn't hit. And why were they drunk 99% of the show? Like, I feel like since they knew they had no chemistry, they're like, all right, let's just make them drunk the whole time and have these cringe scenes. One thing you're going to notice about me in this video, like, it's not that I dislike cringe scenes because all K-dramas I feel like have them, but I hate when they try to use cringe to make up for lack of chemistry. That's what happened in this show as well. Like, I feel like when it came to showing chemistry, it was just them being drunk and laughing and hugging each other, you know? And Park Shin-hye, like, I have opinions about Park Shin-hye, but I don't really want to come off as rude. But I do feel like romantic K-dramas, I just don't know how I feel about a romantic K-drama. I don't think she's a bad actress. I feel like she's known for her fish kiss scenes. I will give her credit here. Like she did have a fish kiss scene or two here, but she did have a scene where I feel like she was a little bit out of her comfort zone going in for a kiss. And I think that has something to do with how friendly she is with Park Hyun-sik outside of this K-drama. Because I heard they were actually lifelong friends damn near. So they had that friendship chemistry. And that's kind of what I saw on the show too. It was giving more friendship dynamic vibes. It wasn't giving like actual good chemistry that, you know, you love to see and you can't wait to watch them when they're together, because every time they're together they're just drunk and it's just like cringe scenes. I just feel like the intimate scenes or anything, it just didn't hit in any level for me. I just didn't see them as a couple. It wasn't believable. To this day I'm surprised I finished the show. I had an ego. Like I'm one of those people, like if I start a show I have to finish it, you know, no matter how bad it gets. Like this one, I really didn't enjoy the main couple. Matter of fact, there's a secondary couple in the show that was very slow burn as well. And I think they had one kiss scene. It was just a peck, but I loved them. Like their chemistry was just more believable. These two, like every time they're on my screen, I was like, here we go again with some drunk scenes or just some cringe scenes that just have no chemistry involved in it. I just don't believe they had any chemistry with each other. I'm sorry. It seemed more like friendship dynamic to me. I just don't think they should have been a romantic K-drama. Now, Park Hyung-sik, I know he had great romances with people like Park Bo Young. Almost said Park Bo Gum. Park Bo Young. I still haven't finished Strong Woman. I think I watched the first episode and I stopped. So I got to get to that because I always hear things about him and Park Bo Young. I feel like maybe they liked each other or something. I don't even know the full story, but I am more inclined of watching that. Like I need to, because I know he's not bad in romances. With Park Shin-hye, I kind of always hear more of the same about her in romances. She's going to have like her classic fish kiss scene. Chemistry is going to be a little bit lackluster. She's actually in an upcoming K-drama this month, January 2026. I don't think I'm going to watch it. I'll be real. Like because it's a romance, it's a rom-com. I'm not trying to say she's not good at romances. I'm just trying to say I would probably pass on most of her romances. Or all the romances. I don't know. I don't know. I'm one of those people, if I'm going to watch a rom-com, let me actually believe the rom. You know, the com in this one was all right. It was cringe, but I want the rom part. I like romance. I'm a romantic at heart. All right. That's what it is. But other than that, Dr. Slump, a pretty bad show. I'm not even going to try to say it was a good show. I did not like the show. Moving on to this next one, which I really want to talk about. Would You Marry Me? Chemistry 0 out of 10. Now, whoa. Like, I'll be real, guys. What's his name? Choi Woo-shik. I've seen him in every K-drama I've seen him in. He had great chemistry, and his kissing scenes are amazing. I remember him in Park Bo Young in Mellow Movie. That was like early 2025. They were delivering on the kissing scenes. The intimacy was there. I even saw him in Parasite, which is a K movie, and like the kissing scenes there, he was delivering in those as well. Like he's really good at romances, especially when it comes to intimate scenes. Now, Jung So Min, I've only seen her in Alchemy of Souls, and even in that show, I actually like that show a lot. And I don't think the romance was bad in that show, but Lee Jae-wook always does good in romances, you know. So The kissing scenes were like a little. It was pretty good there. The intimate scenes, they weren't bad. You know, it was more like comedy. I feel like Jung So Min is really good in the comedy aspect in that show more than anything. Not really the romance, but the comedy. And she played a really good role. That was one of my favorite female leads ever. So I was really hyped for this one. I was like, okay, Woo Shik always has great chemistry. Jung So Min, I've heard mixed things about her. Like, yeah, Jung So Min's always gonna have a fish kiss. That's one thing you gotta expect from her. And I hate the fish kiss. I hate it, guys. If I could start swinging on the fish kiss, I'd swing on it. I don't like the fish kiss, all right? And I know she's always gonna have the fish kiss. So it's one of those things where like I might like the actress, but I know every single time it's a guaranteed fish kiss. It gets me mad, you know. It does upset me. But, you know, she did it again here. And I really feel like when they were kissing and stuff, it was almost like they were held at gunpoint to kiss. Like, it just seemed like it didn't want to happen. And I know it's not Woo Shik's fault. I know it's not Woo Shik because I've seen him deliver in multiple K-dramas, you know, in romance. And Jung So Min's always different. Now, I will say this disclaimer. I haven't watched the one with Jung So Min and Jung Hae In. I forgot what the show is called. I'm blanking right now. What's it called? Love Next Door, I believe. And the reason I don't want to watch it and I'm hesitant is because I watched this show. And this show showed me that even when Jung So Min has someone who's pretty good in romances, she might fall flat. And Jung Hae In, the only impression I have of him is Something in the Rain and a little bit of Goblin. And I'll say this, guys. Something in the Rain raised my standards too much that I don't want to see Jung Hae In going in with someone that's probably not going to deliver on Sonya Jin's aspect. And I know Jung So Min's not going to deliver. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant to watch that. Neither here or there, guys. I will say, like, I understand K-drama fans are very, like, they love that their actors and actresses, you know, so no matter what happens, they could have the worst thing ever, but they're gonna be like, oh, it was amazing. Huh? It was lovely. It was beautiful. And that's what I've noticed. Like, I said this on my TikTok and my Instagram Reels, and I noticed that in the comments, like, Jung So Min has a huge fan base, and I'm one of them. Like, it might seem like I'm like, oh, you're a hater. No, I love Jung So Min. Like, Alchemy of Souls might be my favorite female lead role of all time. But that was like a mix of fantasy and action, and she got to flex her like comedy element. Her comedy element was just felt flatter in the show, and then like which made the romance have to make up for that, and she just couldn't make up for it in the romance, guys. I do like that they chose not to like follow through with some kiss scenes, and they actually went into some hugging scenes. You know, they might not fit the moment, but I would rather see that than the fish kiss. So I was okay with that. And I wouldn't mind if the show was all that and there was zero kiss scenes, because all of it felt forced to me. And these two just had no chemistry, in my opinion. And if you think they had chemistry, I'll applaud you. If you think they had chemistry, like, watch Something in the Rain, dude. I'm gonna blow your mind. If you guys think this chemistry was out of this world, I have about 100 more K-dramas that have better chemistry than this. And yeah, that means you just have, I guess, I don't want to say you have low standards, but it just means that you're okay with anything. Like, you're okay with the fish kiss. You're okay with like little chemistry, if any. So you probably enjoy a lot of other K-dramas, which is actually good for you, I feel like. I think sometimes my chemistry standards might be too high because I see other great K-dramas with great chemistry, so I expect other actors and actresses to perform on like a great level like that, you know. But if you don't care for that and you just want something light, you probably enjoy Would You Marry Me? I did not enjoy it. I think it's actually my lowest rated show of all time, fun fact. But neither here or there, I feel like they just had no chemistry. And next, and last but not least, I'm going to talk about a show that I haven't watched. And everyone wants me to explain this. This is the perfect video to do this. I don't think Kim Se-jong and Kang Tae-oh have chemistry. Let me explain. And I haven't watched it. And let me say this. I've seen the kiss scenes. I was like, let me see some stuff. Because I'm never going to watch the show. I'm never going to watch a full show. I know there's going to be comments. Kenny, dude. Kenny. Can you please watch it? Guys, I'm never going to watch it. And that being said, I want to point to the reason I say these things. Because, like, I was actually thinking of watching it. Like, I feel like it's going to just be a worse version of Mr. Queen. But I was actually thinking for a second of watching it. And then I was like, let me just see the Vicky interviews. Let me see the vibe they're on. And I kid you not, guys. Every, like, little snippet I'll see of them, I was like, why do I feel like Kang Tae-oh isn't as fond as Kim Se-jong as she is with him? Now, I've seen Kim Se-jong and An-ho Sup. And I see them in their K content. It was like a lot of An-ho Sup trying to flirt and like Kim Se-jong kind of shutting him down. That's what I've noticed. And this is like the opposite. Like, it's like I see things where behind the scenes where like Kim Se-jong's kind of trying to get close to Kang Tae-oh, and he's like uncomfortably backing up, and like she tries to get closer again, he backs up again. I'm like, why do I feel like there's some weird tension? And then like during the award ceremony, like when they won the best couple, I remember Kim So Jong was talking about how she was gonna pretty much, if they win the award, they're gonna give 3 hearts with each other on stage. And then he looks at her like, what the, who's doing that?
아무래도 다른 커플들과는 다르게 저희는 2번이나 결혼한 부부였던 만큼
네.
하트 3종 세트를 준비해서
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. Get your goddamn.
Like he looks completely done with her in some of these clips. I'm like, bro, what is going on? And then this is the cherry on top. This is actually the video that made me originally think about this. Everything after the fact I was seeing afterwards, but there was a specific Vicky video that I'm actually going to react to live for you guys right now. And in this Vicky video, like, it was almost like they were making fun of each other, but like everything Kang Tae-oh was saying was a kind of like, he felt a little personal. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. And like in the video, I'll pretty much give you context before I play the video. Like in the video, since they body swap in the show, they were body swapping in the video, so they're pretty much saying how it was to be them. So like, it's gonna make more sense when I show the video, but Kang Tae-oh was acting like Kim So Jong, and Kim So Jong was acting like Kang Tae-oh in the interview. Let's go to the interview so it makes more sense to you guys. All right, here we are. Now I'm on your top right of your screen, guys, and we're gonna play this video, and I'm just gonna show you guys what I mean when I say the things I say, because I feel like this video and me walking through it and like telling you guys what I mean is gonna make everything so much easier, because there's so much tension in this video, and not the good kind of tension, not the romantic kind of tension. This is like, I want to rip your head off kind of tension. Let's click play.
예,
모범생의
양아치의
아니야.
Let me not drag it.
안녕하세요, 빅키 팬 여러분.
Okay, here we go. That was just showing the preview of what to expect. And it might look like, oh yeah, they have chemistry. I'm gonna break down why they don't got chemistry. That's my job here. I'm gonna break down why they don't have chemistry. And I believe that their on-screen chemistry was actually good. There were some behind-the-scenes moments I saw. I was like, okay, that's actually cute. But at the core of it, they don't like each other. Well, not they. I think Kang Tae-oh gets annoyed by Kim So Jong's personality throughout filming in multiple things, and I'm gonna show you guys why.
놀라셨죠? 저랑 세정 씨랑 태호 씨랑 세정 씨랑 아무튼 저희 둘이 몸이 바뀌었습니다. 김세정이에요.
강태호입니다.
자, 오늘은 그래서 저희가 역지사지 영혼 체인지 인터뷰를 진행해 볼 거예요.
태정 씨, 지금 제가 가지고 있는 질문들은 태정 씨께 드릴 질문입니다. 준비되셨나요?
He's acting. All right, so pretty much you get the concept now. He's acting like her and she's acting like him. And see how he's like giggling, trying to impersonate her? It's actually kind of funny. All right, this is kind of a good so far.
질문 주세요.
저 강태호 씨에 대한 첫인상은 어땠어요?
What is your first impression of me, Kang Tae-oh? So now Kang Tae-oh is gonna act like he's gonna say what he thinks Kim So Jong's first impression of him was.
태호 오빠 봤을 때 너무 멋지고 너무 섹시하고 너무 착하고 그 매력이 가득한 사람이 있을까 하는 생각밖에 못 들었죠. 눈길이 떠나질 않더라고요.
보자마자 그런
보자마자.
And then she's like, right from the start, huh? And like, she's actually playing into it, which is good. This is great. Like, this is chemistry to me. Like, I feel like she's saying, oh, like, when I first saw Kang Tae-oh, he was so handsome, he was sexy, but like all that. And then she's like, oh, is that right? Like, she's like playing into it, saying, okay, maybe I thought that. She was actually having fun with it. And you're going to see the contrast of when he starts to act like, you're going to see the contrast. Let me keep it going.
이강달 하게 되면서 좋은 상대 역을 만난 것 같다라는 생각이 들었어요.
좋다.
네. 태욱 씨는 저 만났을 때 어떤 대화를 나누셨나요?
심장이 두근거린다. 이렇게 귀엽고 착하고 예쁘기까지 한 배우와 함께 연기를 할 수 있다니 정말 심장이 두근거리고.
오빠 맞아요?
And then he's like, are you sure about that? Oh, think about that one more time. He's like, think about that one more time, you know?
한 번 더 생각해봐요.
앞으로 우리 드라마 찍을
오빠.
때 정말 재밌는 촬영 현장이 되겠다라고 나는 보자마자
오빠 자기 객관을 제대로 해봐요.
생각이
오빠.
들었지. 아, 우리
He's like, be honest with yourself.
드라마 정말 재밌게 잘 찍을 수 있겠다. 그런 생각. 본인 역할과의
Now, you guys might say that he's just joking around with her, but look as the interview goes on, like, he keeps going, and then she starts to take shots at him. You're going to just see how this plays out. You're gonna see, and I swear I'm not hallucinating this. I'm not just making this up. You're going to see as you watch.
싱크로율은 몇 %라고 생각하세요? 100점 만점 기준입니다.
95점이요.
95%. So he's pretty much saying that Kim So Jung is like exactly like her character in real life. And I don't know how you guys who watch Moon Rivers probably know more than me. I just know her, like, I don't know if her character is very uppity and like talkative, but that's what he said.
왜냐면은 5점이 없기 때문이에요.
아 그렇군요.
오빠는요?
저는 아무래도
아니 오빠 제가 답변해 드릴게요. 오빠는 강의하고 싱크로율이 그렇게 높지 않아요. 그 극 중에서 저는 망나니의
저는 진짜 100%라고 생각해요.
아니에요 오빠.
저는
Alright, she's teasing him now, but he's pretty much saying, I don't think I was like my character because that character was a jerk. And she's like, nah, I think you're 100% like the character.
망나니의
아니에요. 오빠는 망나니가 아니야. 오빠는 망나니도 아니고 양아치도 아니고
망나니의
모범생의
양아치의
아니야. 오빠는
망나니 양아치.
본인에 대해 잘 모르는 것 같아.
난 나에 대해 정말 잘 알아. 진짜 촬영
See, no, like, but I want to point out something like that, like, it might seem like jokes, but I really feel like Kang Tae-oh is getting annoyed. And I know they show
잘
this.
모르는 것 같아.
난 나에 대해 정말 잘 알아.
They show this, and like, it's like him, like, I actually think he's getting angry. I think he's actually getting annoyed by her. Like, there's something about him that, like, even though he started it, like, he started, like, the jokes and stuff, like, when she was talking about, like, when I first saw Kim Seo-jung, I was like, oh, she's so pretty. He's like, oh, be honest with yourself. He started the jokes, but it seems like, in my opinion, when she's starting to, like, come back at him, he's starting to get upset. That's what I'm reading here.
진짜 촬영장에서 가지고 있는 나만의 루틴이나 습관이 있다면요?
우선 분장실에서 오빠를 괴롭혀요. 말을 쉴 새 없이 계속해. 오빠 기를 쫙쫙 빨아먹어요.
So see, like these are now okay. At first it was like maybe playful shots. Now it seems like it's getting a little deeper. Like now he's saying things along the lines of, like, yeah, when they're in the makeup room, I go to Kang Tae-oh and I just annoy him. Then I drain all his energy. Like that sounds so evil to say. Like. What do you mean your co-star is draining your energy? Like that sounds like a bad thing to say. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreading it, but I'm telling you, that's what you have to do. Like I don't know how I can watch this and be like, oh, you know what? I gotta watch the show. I just can't do that.
그래요. 말을 쉴 새 없이 계속해. 오빠 기를 쫙쫙 빨아먹어요. 그 초롱초롱한 눈빛으로 그 거울로 이렇게 이렇게 각자 거울 보고 있으면 이렇게 거울로 이거 입사각과 반사각으로 계속 쳐다봐. 그래서 오빠 어젠 뭐 했어요? 오빠 대화하기 싫어요? 오빠.
Opa, oh my god, bro. This actually because this is giving me intel of like how it really is behind the scenes. It seems like he's like in the makeup room. He's trying to make it seem like she like stares at him and she's like, how you doing? Oh, you don't want to talk to me today? So you know that image that puts me in that head? It puts me that when they're both in the makeup room, she's just like almost talking nonstop and he's like trying to focus on his makeup and like he's not responding to her. And then she says things like along the lines of like, oh, why aren't you talking today? Or something like that, which just gives me the vibe that he isn't fond of her behind the scenes. Now, he's not supposed to be. He might have a girlfriend. I heard some people told me that maybe maybe he has a girlfriend, which is why he has like a line he doesn't want her to cross. And she seems to cross it sometimes. But either way, like the image he's putting in her head is not giving me a good image. It's giving me the vibe that she annoys him in the makeup room and he tries to ignore her and stuff.
거울로 이거 입사각과 반사각으로 계속 쳐다봐. 그래서 오빠 어젠 뭐 했어요? 오빠 대화하기 싫어요? 오빠. 저는 춤을 좋아해서 계속 춤춰요. 그래서 이렇게.
And she's just dancing while she's doing this.
조명 세팅하고 있으면서 이렇게. 그래서 오빠가 맨날 물어보죠. 뭐해?
근데 세정이 너는 진짜 상대 배우를 참 잘 챙기고.
And then she steps in to defend herself, which I think she should do here because it makes sense to do that. She's like, yeah, but you're really good at taking care of your co-stars.
또 그런 좋은 배우인
You're
것
such a
같아.
great actress.
맞아요. 그건
And he's like, yeah, I'll admit that.
인정해요.
에너지 좀.
맞아, 에너지를 자꾸 주려고 노력하죠. 네. 그 예고편을 보니까 왕세자가 이 스킨케어에 관심이 많던데 그 오빠 실제로는 스킨 루틴이 어떻게 되세요?
없어요.
아니에요.
And now she's just getting her revenge because she's like, that kind of hurt. So they're like, oh, what is Kang Tae-oh's real skincare? And she's like, I don't have one. Kang Tae-oh got no skincare. He don't care about his skin. He don't care about his skin. They're just going back and forth. This seems personal to me. I don't know.
진짜 없고 막 아무거나 주는 거대로 발라요.
찹찹.
네, 그냥 찹찹. 사실 거의 안 발라요. 그래서
아니야
아침이면
오빠.
홍조가 일어나고.
오빠 아니야 오빠 자세히 생각해봐. 내가 딱 보니까 피부가
저 그 메이크업 해주는 친구가 아침마다 발라줘요. 근데 뭔지는 몰라요. 왜냐면 저는 자고 있거든요.
다음
엄마,
질문.
아빠,
다음
감사합니다.
질문.
박다리가
even there, like he seems frustrated. Like, and I'm not gonna be. I know some people in the comments like he's not frustrated. Maybe he's just tired. Like, he's telling her think harder. Like what I actually would think. And she's like keeps making fun of him.
다음
엄마,
질문.
아빠?
And she's like my mom and dad. And then she's like next question. When she's talking, he's like next question. Let's get. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's him getting frustrated, in my opinion.
몰라요. 왜냐면 저는 자고 있거든요.
다음
엄마,
질문.
아빠,
다음
감사합니다.
질문. 오빠가 이제 MBTI가 여기 이제 최근에는 INFP로 나와 있는데 본인의 INFP 면모는 언제 가장 잘 드러난다고 생각을 해?
그냥 일상
So I think MTB it's pretty much, are you introverted or extroverted? I don't know what this means, chat. I just know that I stands for introverted. You guys down below probably know more than me.
INFP 면모는 언제 가장 잘 드러난다고 생각을 해?
Curious to how Kim So-jung's gonna answer this one though. I didn't watch this far into the interview, so this is all new to me too. We're watching this part together.
그냥 일상생활? 대본을 읽을 때부터 난 감정이 충만해. 리허설 할 때에도 이미 감정이 올라 있고. 그리고 촬영 도중에도 감성에 접근하지.
장점만 얘기하고 넘어갈까?
그래서 나는 너무 쓸데없이 울곤 해. 대기실에서 혼자 울고 나올 때도 있어.
아니 오빠 안 울어 잘.
리허설 하다가도 눈물을 너무 많이 닦아서 아 촬영을 들어갈 수 있을까 걱정하는 순간도 많았고.
아니 오빠 울보 아니야. 오빠
난 집에서 대본 리딩 할 때마다 울어. 세정 씨가 생각하는 본인 매력 탑 3를 꼽는.
Oh, I'm curious. What are your top 3 charms? See, at this point, she's just cooking him. Like he started it, and she's like going overboard. But I think for her top 3 charms, she's gonna be like, oh, she smiles nice, and she's, you know. Let's see what he says.
그러면
웃는 모습이 좀 사랑스럽지.
Dude, I called that. Oh my! She does have a nice smile, dude. Like that smile could melt anyone, you know. So I'll give her that. Her smile is nice.
아 인정하지.
웃는 모습이 좀 사랑스럽고 다 이겨. 어떤 게임을 했을 때 다 이겨. 그리고 이제 같이 있으면 이제 뭐 옆 사람들도 되게 기분이 좋아진다고 얘기 많이 하더라고.
아
이제 거꾸로 이 오빠는 이제 운동에 나가.
That was actually very nice of him to say. I like that. I like to see more of that. If Oppa competed at sports today, what would his event?
한다면 자신 있는
Yes.
종목은 뭐가 있을까? 굉장히 많을 것 같아.
아.
내가 알기로는 무슨 뭐 운동하는 예능에서도 굉장히 좋은 성적도 거두기도 했고.
사실 내가 보기보다 좀
아니야. 내가 알기로는 오빠 되게 탄력이 좋아서 점프력도
그러니까.
높고 달리기도 빠른 걸 알고 있어.
사실 그게 다 그냥 방송용 이미지고. 아니 농담이고 나는 내가 어느 방송에서 나왔는데 이슈가 될 만큼 달리기도 빠르고
진짜?
난 농구, 축구 다 잘해. 난 그리고 사실 실제로도 학교 다닐 때 운동회에 참여를 진짜 많이 했어. 그래서 여자 학생들의 인기를 독차지하곤 했지.
그건 뭐,
학생들이 그렇게 내 이름을 부르면서 응원하더라고.
잠깐 너무 지나친 것 같은데? 그 전까지만 좋았던 것 같아.
그래서 나는 아직도 나의 이 운동 실력이 너무 좋아. 요즘 패션 꿀팁 하나 알려주세요.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel awkward watching this now. It came to the point like it feels a little bit awkward, but it is what it is. Give us a fashion tip you swear by these
내가
days.
최근에 내가 좋아하는 패션이 하나 있어, 오빠. 내가 최근에 이제 우리 스태프들이랑 배우들이랑 연극을 보러 갔는데 그 약간 타로 패션에 좀 꽂혀가지고 왜? 좀 그런 패션 내가 좋아해. 그럼 오빠는 요즘에 빠져있는 취미가 있어? 있으면 뭐가 있을까?
난 아무래도 연기밖에 모르는 사람이니까 이제 곧 방송이 나오니까 모니터 열심히 해야 되고
일 말고 취미야,
또
취미.
대본도 다시 여러 번 복귀하면서 내가 잘했을까? 다음 작품을 내가 들어간다면 어떤 연기를 준비해야 좋을까? 혹시 스터디를 해볼까?
He's actually getting annoyed, and to be fair, like it is a little bit excessive now. Like Kim So-jung's still going. Holy crap! Like to be fair, he started it, but she just doesn't stop, dude. His face is like screaming annoyed though.
함께했던 배우분들에겐 어떤 연기를 보여드려도 좋을까 하는 그런 심장 뛰는 연기에 대한 생각만 매일같이 하느라고 취미에 대한 시간을 많이 갖지 못하고 있어.
오빠는 진짜 피곤하게 산다.
난 연기밖에 없거든.
I'm not gonna lie, they will never work together again. I'll put money on it, they will never work together again. And I hope people understand now what I mean when I say like, I just didn't feel like they had chemistry like in promotions and stuff. Because at first no one understood what I meant. I feel like this video is gonna clear it up a little bit better.
연기, 운동, 연기, 운동. 보이지 내 몸.
뭐야 안 보여. 이강을 연기하면서 와. 지금 안 하면 안 돼요 이거?
See, he doesn't even want to ask the question. What is the question? I can't even see that. It says, was there a moment while playing Lee Jung when you thought, wow, I'm actually pretty cool? Yeah. He knows she's gonna milk this, which is probably why he doesn't want to ask it.
와. 지금 안 하면 안 돼요 이거?
알죠, 알죠.
질문하기 싫은데
지금
이거.
준비돼 있거든.
이강 연기하면서 와, 나 진짜 멋지다 하고 느낀 순간이 있었어?
이거 말을 해야 되나? Every day, E-V-E-R-Y, D-A-Y 이 정도면 될까? 8글자로 표현할게.
이게 마지막 질문이었어요. 돌아와야죠.
네.
이제. 네. 오늘은요, 저도 몰랐던 제 이야기를 세전 씨 덕분에 많이
Oh my
알게 됐네요.
그러니까요.
네.
그리고 다시 이렇게 제 몸으로 돌아와서 너무 기쁩니다.
네. 저희 몸과 영혼이 바뀌면서 벌어지는 재밌는 이야기는요, 저희 드라마 이강인은 달이 흐른다에 훨씬 더 많이 나옵니다. 여러분 꼭 보러 오세요.
저희 드라마 문
I will not be watching. I will not be watching. But listen, guys, nonetheless, I like I said, I haven't watched it. I'm sure the on-screen chemistry is great, but like when I see things like that, I know maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but seeing things like that, it almost makes me feel like since I don't believe they like each other outside of it, why do I want, like, I just don't feel inclined, I guess, to watching it. So that's really the whole thing I have with Moon Rivers. I heard it's actually a pretty solid show. I know you guys probably really want me to do it. Maybe, just maybe. If like, I don't know, if this video gets like, if some miracle happens, if this video has like a 500,000 views, you know, and like 10,000 likes, sure, I'll watch it. But like, there's really no fiber in my being making me want to watch this show. Nonetheless, these are K-drama couples that I just feel like have no chemistry, and this is actually the only one on the list that I actually haven't watched, but I'm assuming they don't have chemistry based on the things I've seen. Let me know some K-dramas down below that you guys feel like just didn't have chemistry despite what other people think, and let me know what you think about this video. That's it for me. Have a good one. Peace.